Well, hello tubes, how are you doing today? Well, thank you so much for checking today's awesome vlog. Curious on what I am doing today down in the awesome garage today. Well, we got a small unboxing for you today. It's something I bought for the lawn tractor itself, but let's go ahead and show you what it looks like and basically on how it works, and we're going to do a bit of an install as well. Basically, it's this little guy. It's basically a swivel unit, basically. I thought that was kind of nice to use it for the lawn tractor. Some information on bike, some stuff, a little bit of information on the bottom. Well, let's go and crack it open and see what's in this somewhat strange looking packaging, should I say. Kind of like folds up like this, kind of like interesting. Of course, there's the bracket and screw mount. Gonna need that. And your instructions. Comes with an Allen key. And here's the little unit right out. Basically, we're going to install it on the lawn tractor. Sweet. That's awesome. Let's go and have some awesome fun. It's normal for me to grab the steering wheel like this, basically, when I'm driving the lawn tractor. But I thought this little guy right here would come in handy for all sorts of applications for this lawn tractor. Now, it does have some shims you can also use to shim the unit itself. But basically, here are the two shims, two thicknesses here. And yes, it does come with instructions, but who needs those? Seriously. It's a very simple install, basically, for this little unit. Now you can mount it basically anywhere you want on the actual lawn tractor steering wheel. But I'm going to try to keep mine like somewhat in the center of the steering wheel, basically. Should fit with no problems. Now, I'm gonna come back. Okay, I'm not gonna bore you of me screwing the screw in. Awesome. Though, I'm going to have to give this product a 2-star rating. Basically, it's very easy to install, but when you come to mount it on your steering wheel on the lawn tractor itself, it is very, very difficult to get the screw and the little bolt to line up with the original hole inside of here. Basically, you have to bend and twist the metal just to get it to line up right. But it is on here. It looks very nice and it looks very cool. But sadly, it needs a little bit better design with its metal bracket, basically. But not too bad for the installation. But the only problem I had with it is trying to get it to line up with the original hole, basically. And I'm just snugging it up. And basically, I'm going to have to get used to not doing this, and I'm just going to have to get used to doing this with just doing it with one hand. But I wish to try to drive the lawn tractor with both hands itself. But of course, you can read your instructions if you want, but you don't really need to. It's a very easy setup, basically. And all I'm doing is I'm just snugging it down. And the steering wheel here is a little bit thicker. Okay, you're not going to need the shims or anything like that for this type of steering oil. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna test it out and see what it looks like and see how it operates and see how it feels. Awesome. Well, okay, the unit was very okay to install on the lawn tractor steering wheel, but the difficult part was lining up the bolt and screw to lock it all together with the Allen key and everything else. It was very complicated and very confusing a little bit for me because it wasn't lining up. I had to kind of bend the metal to kind of get it to line up with the screw. And by the way, I bought this with my own money. And by the way, this is not a cheap unit. It's about 15 bucks plus tax from Lowe's itself. And by the way, a little bit of a shout out to the company. Do yourself a favor, have a better design product than this little unit right here. It wasn't very easy to install with the screw and the bracket. You had to kind of bend it and get it all lined up. That wasn't very convenient. By the way, this is the company who made it. I do not recommend this product to anybody who has a lawn tractor. Now remember, I installed it. I haven't quite tested it out yet, but I will test it out in the backyard and see how it operates and turns the steering wheel very easily. But do yourself a favor, don't waste your $15 on this product itself. I just wanted to try something a little different with the lawn tractor. Instead of trying to steer with one or two hands, just want to do it with one hand most of the times. But it's a very easy installation. But the screw was the most difficult part to line up with the bolt on the inside of the little unit. Sadly, I kind of had to bend it all back into shape and make sure it lines up very good with the steering wheel itself. But do yourself a favor, get a different one and get a better quality one than this one. It was just a experiment. I just want to see how this product will work. That's it. If you guys enjoy our supporting this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave an awesome comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out. We'll hopefully see you in the future vlog. And have a nice day.